Hello everyone, Megatron Productions, aka Kyle here. Today we're going to be going over a custom showcase. This is a repaint of the GDO Voyager G2 Megatron into a custom G1 Colors Megatron. Now let's get right into the review. Now before we get into the review, I'm going to show off what paints I used. I used a little bit of gunmetal gray. I used this brand. I also do use paint markers or Gundam markers, so I use Painter's Silver, Red, Black. You can get these in fine, ultra fine, medium. All the sort is what I use to paint this figure. Aside from the paints, I also use some Decepticon stickers, which you can probably find on eBay. I got them with a couple figures that a seller was selling, really, so yeah. Now start off with basically all this is gunmetal, really. There are some spots that are green, but probably in the future when I have gunmetal paint again, I'll go over them, but it's only really a couple, and some are hard spots for me to get with paint, so yeah. Basically I just took the GDO G2 Megatron, no mold changes or anything, it's just paint. So yeah, sticker right there, and sticker right there. I did this because I wanted a fill-in for a Bumblebee movie Megatron, and as some of you might know and have seen my videos, I already have a technically quote-unquote fill-in for B-movie Megatron, but I'll show that off later on. So yeah, this is tank mode. Black's here. We got some red, silver, and black. Some more silvers right here, black right here. Black on here. I added some gunmetal to the sword bit, which I'll show off in robot mode more. And again, silver, gunmetal. Back here is kind of hard to get. I'll probably try that again when I get more paint, but this is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. And more red for the samurai armor. And then for the wheels, I did them up in silver. And the tank turret still can move and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the tank mode. And yes, this also can still move. It can still roll really well. And this is what the underside looks like. And yes, you can still see some green, but you can't see it as much in the robot mode. And here we have the custom Megatron in his robot mode. Now I do have to say that there is still green in some places that I haven't really found a way to paint without them chipping, really, or a place to get the brush into. So as you see green, my apologies. I've been trying to paint this thing all day to really make it look nice, and some parts keep chipping because of the transformation. So yeah, anyways, moving on from the little paint, the greens aside, I really like how this guy turned out. I think the reds and the blacks go well together. I really like the dry brushing effect I did on his chest. The gunmetal, I think, just looks so much better than the green in my opinion. I don't hate G2 because I literally own the Earthrise G2 Megatron. And once again, I wanted this to be a Bumblebee movie Megatron fill-in for now, just because it's more of a proper Megatron color scheme. Some things I do like to point out where the skirt keeps chipping, really. It's whatever, whenever I move this up too much, it chips and scrapes the paint. Decepticon sticker right there. I tried my best to do what the Cloud Megatron did and have a black line of paint right there, and was a pain in the butt to do with markers, especially the non-finer tips. Silver. I left some purple just so it can stand out a bit, make it look like Dark Energon maybe. I gotta say, I just bought this on eBay maybe like Friday, so the joints on this are really tight. I mean, I got this used. Nothing on him is loose at all, really. Everything's still quite tight other than this wheel. Everything else is quite stiff still, and I don't fear of it breaking anytime soon, really. The only thing that does really is a letdown with this is the articulation. I mean, he needs a wrist swivel, a better like implemented, you know, bicep swivel other than up here, a waist swivel, ankle pivot would have been nice. I do not own any other version of this mold. This was my first, you know, part of this mold, because I do want to get the bludgeon, but I wanted to experience something first. For comparison, here he is with my custom Crosshairs Productions inspired Megatron, which, you know, they're about the same height, really. I do kind of prefer the GDO repaint in some aspects. Other aspects, I like the Crosshairs Productions inspired Megatron. So, yeah, there's that for a comparison. I did try my best to emulate the Cloud Megatron, the Takara repaint of this. I didn't really like that, and that's why I went with the gunmetal, so the silver. Plus that figure had just like random gray plastic everywhere. And I did try and get red in here so it would emulate, you know, like a G1 Megatron would. Swords, I didn't really paint. Unfortunately, they did come warped, because the eBay seller, you know, I can't really blame him. These swords are hard to pack, and he kind of just packed them in his hands, which, it's better than in the turret, because if you put it in the turret, it could have warped way worse on that. Yep, you can still hold them and everything. I mean, there's no paint on them, not even on hands either, because I knew if I were to paint the hands, it would chip, and it would probably look not that great, to be completely honest. So yeah, I do like this mold. I just want the bludgeon version of it. So if you guys do want to recreate this, let me know. And if you like this video, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next video.